everyone, it's Celia, Chelsea West Village Real Estate. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today, you and I are going to take a stroll along Washington Square Park in the West Village. Before we begin our tour, however, I'd like to ask, in the event you get value out of the content I'm sharing and you haven't already done so, I'd appreciate it if you consider subscribing to my channel. Additionally, if you're looking to rent, buy, or invest in real estate in the Chelsea or West Village or surrounding communities of Flatiron District and Hudson Yards, and you don't already have an agent working with you, it will be my pleasure to assist you with the process. What you're looking at right now is a beautiful row of early 1800s Greek Revival townhouses. So these townhouses were inhabited by the wealthy bankers and merchants of that era. They came to live here to flee the yellow fever epidemic that was plaguing the inner city. All these row houses now belong to New York University, which we commonly call NYU. NYU is the largest private research university in the USA, and it surrounds the Washington Square Park. They have approximately 50,000 students who are enrolled here. It was founded in 1832. Some of the notable alumni are former Mayor Rudy Giuliani. We have filmmaker Martin Scorsese and Woody Allen, actress Meg Ryan, and also, as you know, John F. Kennedy Jr. attended law school here. We're now approaching Washington Square Park. We're going to cross the street so you get a better view of it. Okay, so there we have a lovely view, the entrance to Washington Square Park at Washington Square North. So the park was built in 1827. Prior to opening as a park, it was the city's burial ground for the poor. The park, as you figured out, is named in honor of President George Washington. So this beautiful arch at the entrance is fashioned after the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. It was built 100 years after the park opened. On the left side of the arch, we have a statue of Washington as a soldier. On the right side of the arch, we have a beautiful statue of Washington, the statesman. So let's go inside the park. Since NYU University surrounds it, this is a wonderful hub for the NYU students to get together and just hang out. So here we have a lot of people either performing. They have artists who sell their craft, people selling clothing, jewelry, or just hanging out, jamming in the area. So we have some students here who are dancing. Here is the reverse side of the arch. So since today is a very mild day, although it's still officially winter, we have a lot of people strolling and hanging out in the park. Straight ahead, we have the water fountain. So since it's still winter, the fountain is still off. As you can see, the students are making good use of it with their skateboards. on over here. So we have some more. So usually the entertainers have a little box, and of course tips are greatly appreciated if you enjoy their performance. We're going to exit the park right now. I'm going to point out to you a magnificent church that was done in the Greco-Romanesque style. It's a historic landmark building. I'm going to stop here to give you a good view of the church. So it's at the corner of Washington Square South and Thompson Street.
Okay, but like the way that they're doing it, they're not doing like the aggressive type.
Come on the
They're
other
doing,
side.
Oh,
Okay, that's better. So this church was erected by Reverend Dr. Edward Judson. He did it as a memorial for his father, Adiron Judson. So the construction of the church was partially due to generous funding by John D. Rockefeller. The church was built in the Greco-Romanesque style, and it still has services. Services are held on Sundays at 11 a.m. Just cross over so you get the better look at the entrance. You can't make out the sign, but at the top it says Judson Memorial.
so today I heard.
That's okay, thank you.
So today.
So as I mentioned before, New York University owns most of the buildings around the perimeter of the park. A good way for you to detect NYU's properties is by the flag that is flying high on the buildings. So now we're crossing Sullivan Street. So these buildings over here tend to house NYU faculty and staff. On the left, we have this beautiful 15-story apartment building. One notable resident is former First Lady and political activist Eleanor Roosevelt. So the Roosevelts had leased for 4 years an apartment on the 15th floor. And they lived here for 7 years. There's a nice plaque at the entrance, which I'll show to you, that was erected for First Lady Roosevelt. Although New York University owns most of the property surrounding the park, there is, however, one townhouse nearby that is still privately owned. The townhouse was listed on the market in 2023. I'm going to show it to you. So straight ahead, we have number 26 Washington Square North. So Washington Square North has been on the market since April of 2023. It was built, as other townhouses on the street, in the Greek Revival style. It was constructed in 1839. It's 5 stories, has 10 beds and 13 bathrooms. It has a total of 8,750 square feet. It's currently listed on the market for $30 million. Great. So my friends, that concludes our tour of Washington Square Park and the surrounding area that belongs to NYU. I hope that you enjoyed it. So until next time, you take great care, and I look forward to you joining me again on another tour in the near future.